This is my new ramen tutorial. I know I have been putting up the ramen video and delaying it so many times, but I'm finally doing it, so let's get started. This is the ramen we're going to be cooking today. Firstly, you're just going to want to grab a pot, and then you're going to fill it up to about 0.5 liters. Now just turn on your stove. And you're just gonna leave it to boil for a little bit until it's like fully straight up boiling. Not boiling. We kind of have steps in between of each, like, you know. So the first kind of step / task is just to make it, boil. And that will take about, I'm not sure how long it will take, but, it won't take too long, but it won't be too quick. As it's boiling, obviously, you'll notice that there's like bubbles on the bottom, so it will start boiling once all of those bubbles kind of just evaporate up. It's finally boiling now. Let's add our ramen. Okay, add your ramen. And once you add it into the boiling water, it will be less soggy and more easier to cook. So you can just, the next kind of step is just to separate the ramen. So the next step after boiling is separating the ramen and making it obviously turn into noodles. Once all of it is separated, I'm just gonna let it cook for a little till it gets soft, and usually you just gotta like mix it like this in order for it to, And while that's doing it, we're gonna talk about how I'm probably not gonna do a live for this. Okay, I had to step away from the ramen because it's boiling a lot, but I did a poll where I should do a live version of this. I did get more like votes for it, but I don't know. I'm still deciding. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time for it, and like it's a certain amount of thing. Like I can't just wait for people to join to make the ramen. So it's probably a no, but if we can get lots of people to stay tuned for it, then maybe. Anyways, when you leave it to cook, you'll notice like white spots here and like it's boiling up on the sides. That means to mix it really well, like how I am right now, and you'll notice it's getting more smoother, meaning it's good and it's cooking. At that point, once it starts looking like this, you can add your seasoning. Alright, this is kind of hard, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Hold on, I'm gonna add the seasoning first. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix. And then it will look like this. Just mix, and then once it starts looking soft, you can just put it on a very low setting of this. Probably up to there, just to let it kind of like simmer. And then yeah, let it simmer for about a minute, and then it should be cooked, and it will look like something like this. Okay, it's been about a minute, so I'm going to turn off my stove, and I'm going to add the ramen to my bowl. I've added the ramen to my bowl, and I'm going to put some water so that it's easy to mix the spices in it. Okay, and last step is just to add the spices. You can add that sauce, or you could add red chili flakes, whatever you want. This is what the ramen looks like. I hope you guys enjoy, and bye.